born of these affairs became more than just shameful reminders. For some mistresses, they became tools. In a twisted way, having these children gave the mistress a sense of power she couldn't get from her own marriage. It was a dangerous game, one that constantly risked public disgrace. But it was also a stark reminder that life on a plantation was a tangled knot of power, abuse, and deep prejudice. Plantation wives were supposed to be pure, loving, and loyal to their husbands. In reality, many were deeply bitter. Just like the slaves, they were technically the property of their husbands, men who could exploit them sexually just as they did the enslaved women. Their freedom was tightly controlled. They rarely traveled without a male escort, and under Southern slave codes, their authority over enslaved people was written directly into law. The Low Country slave codes, like those in South Carolina, spelled it out. Slaves who fled their master or mistress could be castrated. If they tried to escape again, they could be mutilated further. Another law from 1740 even warned that if a master or mistress failed to provide food, clothing, or shelter for the enslaved, they could be held legally responsible. In Georgia, the law threatened fines for any master, mistress, or overseer who allowed a slave to work without official permission. Slave laws used gender-neutral language on purpose, because women were just as capable of being masters as men, and they were. Because colonial life was dangerous and unstable, many male heads of households died young, leaving widows in charge. Some of these women gained huge economic power through slave ownership. They didn't just inherit slaves. They bought, sold, rented out, and even willed them to others. This gave them financial influence and social standing that few women had, but they knew the system was stacked against them. The Southern patriarchy hated the idea of women having independence. So to protect their position, these women fiercely upheld the very racist system that gave them power in the first place. Single women with slaves clung to their authority. Wealthy brides often came into marriage with slaves,